Hello and good morning in Europe. Good evening in the United States. This is Ahura with another daily outlook video. As you know, in this series of videos, we are looking at the market, seeing at what happened yesterday, what is going on right now at the moment, and what is our expectations for 2 days from financial market. As you know, yesterday, first of all, the earning reports in the United States were disappointing. Both Schwartz and Charles Schwab and the Goldman Sachs, both of them they missed the expectations. At the same time, market risk increased because right now, let me bring the market risk. Is yeah, this is a risk chart. You can see this chart. Market risk is increased as you know because now more and more investors they are pricing and rate hike and margin even they pricing on the 50 basic point rate talking about. There's a talk about the 50 basic points. As you know, why? Because you know that yesterday after Monday holiday, on Tuesday, the 10 years bond yield increased about 1.87% last night. Right now, currently, it is at, let me see, currently, yeah, last night it's increased about 1.87%. That was more than 2 years high, and this more than 2 years high in bond yields caused the markets to fall. It's like yeah, 88%. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Today even continued. Last night was 86, 87, and now it's more than 80, 1.884%. This is interesting. That caused the free fall in the market. That put the stock, the two groups, they were under pressure yesterday. Uh, with these higher rates, the first of all, we could see the tech stocks. The tech stocks they lost the ground and they caused the Nasdaq. Look at the Nasdaq. Let's bring the Nasdaq. They caused the Nasdaq to fall rapidly and very sharply. And now we are getting closer and closer to 15,000 psychological level. At the same time, the financial stocks, the financial groups also, they lost the ground as the financial reports they were missing. They were missing the expectations. Today, Bank of America will be in the focus from the financial side, and the United Health Group. These two stocks they will be hot today as they're gonna they publish their earnings. So in the stock market, we are still under pressure, while the U.S. dollar was the most gainer, the biggest gainer of this situation to increase the gain above 95.50 K level, and now we are waiting to see another K level to be breached at 95.80, 95.80, and after that we're going to see the US dollar again at the 96 area. The overall expectations for the US dollar again it is positive. We are still in a positive situation for the US dollar. As I told before repeatedly, US dollar gonna be increasing 2022 at least in the first half, and even in the first 9 months, and the last then later we may can see some weakness at the last quarter. But for now, for the first three quarter in 2022, expectations still positive. For now, still we are expecting to see the US dollar in a little bit higher levels. Gold at the same time was under pressure. Firstly, with the increasing US dollar, at the same time, you could see higher interest rates. But however, yesterday I told about exactly same thing that despite all this pressure on the gold, we have the gold demand increasing as stock market is falling. When the stock market is falling, we have the demand for the gold. Therefore, the money flow goes to the gold, and now we can see the gold in a higher levels. At the same time, on the other side, in the oil market, this is the crude oil. Yesterday, we are look at here. It's like every day we have a new records. Every day we have a new records. There are different reasons for that. And the latest news was the explosion on the oil pipe between the Iraq to Turkey. Iraq-Turkey pipeline, oil pipeline exploded, and that was again another reason to see the market demand is increasing. Yesterday we had OPEC monthly report, and now OPEC monthly report is still positive for the market. The outlook is a positive for the market, for the demand and for the supply. In the supply, they have a little bit worries that if there are some countries that they may not increase they may not able to increase their supply. At the same time, countries like Canada, like Brazil, like United States, they can increase their production. So they're gonna just replace each other. But overall market demand is increasing. It is positive. The outlook is still positive for the oil market. That was positive. At the same time, we have the inventory reports. As you know, the Monday was closed, so therefore, let me see the economic calendar exactly to see that. Here we go, the calendar. Okay, just to bring my calendar up. The Monday was closed, and usually when the Monday is closed, we're gonna see the inventory reports with 1 day delay. So this here we go. Okay. Yeah, today we're gonna have API today we're gonna have the API reports, and tomorrow we're gonna have the EIA. So with the 1 day delay, as the Monday was the holiday in the US, we're gonna have the reports on Wednesday and Thursday instead of Tuesday and Wednesday. The API and EIA reports, weekly inventory reports. Today we're going to have it at the last hours of the market, US market. We will have it in the last hours of the US and Euro market. After the Euro market close and the last hours of the US market, we're going to have this report. The market totally is positive, and so therefore we can see the price. We can see that the price can continue. Next target is above $90. We are at the 7 years high. There is a next target at the $90. In the stock market, 4,560. That was yesterday. Talking about the trend line. I told you it's the trend line. If the trend line will be breached, we're gonna see the price up, on, down, lower at the 4,500. So 4,500 is the next target under the this trend line. If we breach the 4,500, then we're going to see the much lower levels, maybe around 4,200, 4,300. But for now, 4,500 is very, very strong. 4,500 and 550 even. It's a very strong support, and breaching under this will be a little bit under question. But for now, the market is not a positive. With increasing pricing, on rate hike on the March, it is a little bit unexpected to see the oil to see the stocks right now to increase so fast or stuff like that. So probably, as I told before, is also in a short-term stock market will be a little bit under pressure. Same situation we have not just for the SP 500, we have for the Nasdaq, we have for Dow Jones as well. Dow Jones going to be closer to 3,000 level, just like I'm sorry, 30,000, but it's going to be 34,000. It's going to be the main and very, very, very important support. Here we go. Ups 34,000, something like that, something like here around here will be a very, very, very important support, and breaching under this level will be a little bit out of expectation currently. For next target after here sits at around here. The second support sits at 34,000. Yeah, 34,090, 34K, almost 35K. The next target going to see that 35K, 34,000. 34,000. Looks like 34,090 or 35,000. Yeah, they're going to be see this like about the 35,000, 35K. Next target for the Dow Jones is going to be there. About the cryptocurrencies market. The cryptocurrencies market, it is still under pressure with all uptrend and a downtrend that we saw in the market. There's still, as I mentioned yesterday, overall overall market sentiment is negative, and we do not have any expected any specific news to say that, okay, you know why this is why we're going to see the bulls in the market. Still the cryptocurrencies market will be a little bit more under pressure, and we don't have any, as I told, we don't have any reasons to see that the cryptocurrencies market to be increasing. Yeah, we can when we are talking about the NFTs, when we are talking about the metaverse, a little bit you're different in with the cryptocurrencies market. uh, this cryptocurrencies market, as I told, the cryptocurrencies market is a little bit different with the metaverse. They are just kind of they are just kind of separating themselves from each other, and they are proving that they are each of them can be a totally separate life, separate area to invest. So when we are talking about the cryptocurrencies market, doesn't mean that we are talking about the NFT. Doesn't mean that we are talking about the metaverse. They are totally different. The metaverse situation is positive. We are well, like so Alphax in the metaverse is positive, but in the cryptocurrencies market, like Bitcoin, like Ripple, like Solana, like Ethereum, outlook is negative, and we are still expecting for more downtrend as long as they are trading under K levels. About the Euro USD, with stronger USD, Euro USD will be a little bit again under pressure, and side movement between 1.3020 and 1.1420 still is expected. Still, we don't see that any reasons to say that, okay, this side movement is overall expectation is pushed on downward. For the pound, for the sterling pound, pound also a little bit under pressure with the stronger US dollar. We're gonna see it. Yesterday we had important data from UK. Let me exactly see the numbers, just to don't just forget the numbers. I can't remember everything on my mind. Yeah, yesterday we had employment data from UK. Unemployment rate fell to 4.1%. 4.1%, and but the employment change was 60K, while the market was expecting more than 125K new jobs. The market could create just 60K. It's the same as the United States. The self-employed jobs are increasing. That was the reason to see that. Even if we do not have enough expected created jobs or employed people, but still unemployment level is falling down as more people are getting to have their own business. This is the general market situation today in the economic calendar. So far, we didn't have that much important news. Later, we will have the inflation numbers from United Kingdom for both consumer and producers. United Kingdom, Germany, and some other European countries will have the inflation numbers reports. EIA monthly report will be published today as well. Today we're going to have the EIA monthly report, and then tonight we're going to have the last hour trading hours on the Wall Street. We're going to have the API reports for American Petroleum reports. Today the focus in the US actually will be on a housing report. So we're gonna have the building permits and housing sales. We're gonna have these housing numbers totally for today and tomorrow. Today we're gonna have the building permits, and tomorrow we're gonna have the new house sales numbers. These housing numbers today and tomorrow will be very, very important. And in Canada, same as Europe, we're gonna have the inflation numbers. On the earning front, as I told yesterday, was disappointing with the Charles Schwab and with the Goldman Sachs. Today we're going to have the Bank of America, we're going to have the United Health Group, Procter and Gamble, PJ. We're going to these are the more. Oh, we're going to have the Alcoa, Alcoa. We're going to have many companies actually, but the most important, as I told, going to be the United Health Group. Procter and Gamble and Bank of America will be in the spotlight. Wow, Morgan Stanley. We gotta have the Morgan Stanley as well. Morgan Stanley, don't forget about that. Yeah, don't forget about that. So we're gonna have these the most important reports that I mentioned. Still, as I told the outlook, what is our outlook and what is the market expectations? Okay, hope it was useful for you guys. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to let me know actually in your comments that how useful are these daily videos, and if you want me to continue them or not, and how you want me to focus on which areas to talk about, which one of them more and less. See you guys tomorrow again. Have a good day. Have a good trades. Bye bye.